Hello everybody, and today we are going to build the register and login page using flask application and then connect it to the mysql database. So before we doing that, you need to install a couple things. First you need to install flask so you can run this command. Pip install flask. It's right here. But I already installed it, and then if you are not already installed it, you can go ahead and run this command. And then for the second thing is we need to install the sqlalchemy flask sqlalchemy, and then the sqlalchemy is we happens to connect to the database and query that. So go ahead and run this command as well. And the last thing is we need to install passlib. So yeah, the passlib, so we encrypt the password from the users into it for the database. Alright, go ahead and run this command and we go to go. And right now we go back to the app.py. We create into the code editor and create the app.py, and we make this simple flask application. Alright, so go ahead. Then we flask, and here we can couple things is render template, we request sessions, login, and URL for, and one more thing is redirect as well. Then we make the, so here is sqlalchemy, import, create engine, and session maker, and this one is passlib. Import share 256 underscore correct. Okay, alright. We've done it, and then we need, then we run a form if the name equal to the main. App.run, and we set the debug mode to true. So when we save this file, and it automatically refreshes our page. So then we need to create the home.html, so template. We create a folder template, and then template we need the layout.html, and one more thing is home.html. Okay, right here. So the layout. So layout is really helpful, and we use it to, now we can extend from the layout and use these many HTML page without writing anything every time we wrote it. So in here we get the ginger block body and block. Alright. Then in here we extend from the layout. So extend layout.html, block body, and block. Alright, and here we each one register. Welcome. Alright, so that's it. And now we want to run it. We'll go to terminal in the Visual Studio, and then we Python .py. Alright, now the server is running. And we can go to the browser and test the server is running or not. Alright, maybe they have some problem, unexpected things. Alright, we can go ahead and check it. Okay, it's right here. I forgot to put this on tape. Alright, save it and refresh it. Alright, there we go. A web page. What kind of web page? So what we need to do next is to make the nav bar so that the user can click to the register and log in. Alright, for that we're going to use the bootstrap here. So go to the bootstrap and grab the CDN, place it right here, and we need the nav bar. So we go to the component, this nav, and then we need to get the nav bar. So right here, so we can copy here and we can paste it right here. So everything here, so we need to cut a couple things. So this is login, this is register, home, and then the slash, and this // and we just go to the route register. When you click on that, we go to the register, and when you click on here, we go to the login. Alright, we save this one. We go and check this one. It's a nav bar right here. You can see right here. So I want it to be background dark, so you can see it easily. Background dark and nav bar dark. Alright, so then when we go to the register, there's no URL found, which we're going to create it soon. Then we go to app.py. Here we create the register page. So register form. Oh, we can route. So app.route register right here. Okay, we define the register, and then we return from the template register.html. Okay, and then we can go ahead and refresh this one, and it was like register. Alright, because we did not create the register HTML yet, so we go back to template and then we create a register.html here. So register.html, and inside register we want to extend from like the home, so then we put in a div container. This is the bootstrap class, and we have an h1 register, and we have the form, so we need to put a form right here so the user can register. So the form, so the method of the form is post, and inside form, so I'm gonna copy the code of the register from here. So right, we can write it together. So div dot form group. So in here we just the bootstrap class, so the form group, and then we make the input type text, and we name it we want to get a name from the user, so equal the name, and then the class of the form control, and we need a placeholder as well. Placeholder is name, and we want the require, so the user need to type something inside it. And let's see if we need something else. Alright, so that's it. So now we need more this one, so I'm going to copy and paste it 2 more times. Alright, so alright, in here we take this one, let's go to we get the username, and this one is a password. Oh, we want one more thing, we need to confirm password. So this one is confirm, and the placeholder is confirm password. This one is password, and this one is username. This one is a name. So the type here of the password is the password. Same this one, password. So alright, that's it. And we go ahead and refresh this one. You can see, oh, we need the button for the submit. So we make it the button right here with the class of button, and we need to type as well. Submit, and we want to button primary. And then here we say submit. Alright. Save that and refresh the page. You can see right here. Just submit. Alright, so that's it. And then one more thing we need to create is the login route. So when we go to the login here, there's nothing. So then we go it's the login and route / login, find the login, and then we return the render template login.html. Alright, so then we need to create one folder is same as login.html. So inside login, it's just the form. It was the form from the the register as well. So we extend it from the layout, and we put in this container, and then we make the form. The method is post as well, and inside form, we have to put the form that user can type in. So one thing, we need one more. Alright, and then we need to do the button. Class of btn primary, and then the type as submit, and submit. So here is the type, here is the password, and the name here is the password as well, and here is type text and the name, and for the placeholder, the password. Alright, so that's it, and that's it for the login page, and we save it, and we go ahead and go to login. As you can see, it's right here, so I need to make the H1 right here, so login. Alright, refresh this one, you can see login, then you go to submit, Alright, so the home here is nothing in the register here. Alright, so right now we need to register. So inside register, so we go back to Pi and then we're working on the register. So when they go submit the form, when they type something and then they submit the form, so we take that value, take everything from the user input, now we put into the SQL, into the database. Alright, so go ahead and do that. And alright, so first we need to check if the request method is post or not. Request method equal post. Alright, oh, forgot. We need to get a method from here as well. Equal to get post. Alright, if the method here is post, if the method is post, we need to take the name equal to request form dot get name and username equal to request dot form dot get username, and one more thing is password equal to request dot form dot get password, and we take the confirm equal to request dot form dot get confirm. And before we take the value into the database, we need to make sure the password is encrypted. So then we create a variable secure password equal to, so in here we take the SHA like password dot encrypt, then we make it into a string and then we put the password in here. So then our password is encrypted. And alright, then first we need to do some logics. This one, when the user is login, I mean like if the user is like when they type information and then the password here is not matched, so we're not going to submit the form, right? We're not going to submit the form. So if password equal to confirm, so we do that when that is equal to confirm. So then when the password is equal to confirm, we want to execute everything into the database. So before we do that, we go ahead and the top here we need to sqlalchemy connect into our database. For that we create a variable engine equal to create engine. So in here it is the URL of your database. So this is my URL database, so I'm using mysql plus pi mysql slash, so root, this is the user, this is the user password, and we need this one password 67, and have the local host slash, so this is the database that you want to create, that you want to work on here. So right now I'm going to create a database, so right here, so I'm going to use this register. So and then we make the db variable db, so then scope session and session maker to define to engine. So in here, so I'm gonna show you more. So in here, there's mysql first, mysql // so username. So your database username, and this one is the password, and that's localhost / database name. So what database you're working on, and something like that. So then we need to create a database name register right here. Now we can put our information here into the database. So alright, so then we go to command prompt to go to the mysql key. So this is the password, and then I want to create a database register, and I want to use the register, and I'm going to create table users. So inside user we have the ID, serial, primary key, the name, varchar 50, and the username, varchar 50 as well, and the password. The password is going long, so 300. Then, alright, maybe we have some problems. Let's see, where is the problem? This needs 300. Oh, okay, so right here. And the password is varchar 300. Alright, so go ahead and running. So I want to see, we want to describe users. Oh, alright, so describe the user. So here is the ID, name, password, and username. So then, this is the logic here. If the confirm equal password, then we're going to insert everything here into our database. Okay, so db.xc shoot insert into users, the name, username, the password. So there's only 2, 3 of them. And then we take the value, name, username. So this is the placeholder, and password. So that's it. And right, I wanted to go down here and here. So the name, we take it from the name, and the username, take it from the username, and then the password, we take it from the secure password. So the secure password is the password that we encrypted, and then we commit it, and then we commit it to the database. So, commit. So if the password is confirmed, like everything is matched, the password is matched, then we're going to run this. We insert into the database, and we want them to return redirect to login. So URL for login. But what if they type the password is wrong? What is it? So then now we want them to just stay in the register HTML, or we want to send a message, tell them that your password is not much. And alright, okay, we want to return them to render template. So we want them to stay in register.html. Okay, alright, let's see how this is work. Let's refresh it. Well, the server is not running. Alright, okay, let's go to the terminal, and then we run the app.py. Alright, everything is running. Then we refresh the page, register, login, that's fine. Alright, this name and the username and the password 12345 123. What if when we type the password wrong? Alright, we submit it. Like they stay on the same page, so it's not gonna load in anything. But so we need to inform the user that their password is not correct. It is incorrect. It doesn't match. So in order to do that, we need to flask. With the use flask message, tell the user that the password is not match. So go ahead and flask right here. And then we add a flask message right here. The flask. So let's say like password doesn't match. And then we wanted to categorize the danger. So in here it's just the danger here. So I'm gonna tell you soon about it. So we need to make the include. So then we can run our flask message here. So mysql message.html, and for that we can go to the documentation. Let me go Google and go to documentation and crack the code for you. Alright, so we save flask. And let's see. Alright, actually I already have the code. Alright, so we can go into this one as well, and right here. So we want to use the flask as category, so then we can alert the user with the style at the background or something like that. So then we're going to paste it into the message here, and we change this one to div, and this one to div as well, and we add the class here. So the class here is the class like bootstrap class, CCS class. So the alert here is the alert from the bootstrap, and the category here is from the danger right here. So alert danger is going to be red, and the message here is password is not much. And that's it. So in order to run it, we need to include it into the navbar, the layout.html. So for that, we're going to include it under the navbar. So we include message .html. Alright, that's it. Chat for a moment, and yeah, that's it. Maybe save it, and okay. If the user type of password is not much, let's render the register HTML again, and then show them that the password is not much. Alright, and then we refresh this one. We try to register again. Password 12345 and type 12. Then let's see. Alright. Oh, so we need to add a session for that as well. So I already included in here login URL4, so we need to add a session. So add.session, add a secret key. So this is your secret key, maybe whatever 1 2 3 4 5 7 daily web coding, something like that. This is your secret key. Then we refresh it again. Ginger2 is not found, includes message.html. Alright, let me go back again. Includes message underscore message.html, and inside layout, oh, I said message right here. Sorry. So, and we save it and refresh it and continue. And there you go. You see password is not much. We'll do it again, and then 1 2 3 4 5 1 2, and you see password is not much. Then alright, we type in and then 1 2 3, then 1 2 3. Then when the password is much, it redirects us to the login. You can see that. So now we can check the database. So we select all from users. So you can see here is the name is his name, and the username is Hang, and the password is right here. And we can encrypt the password. So right now we want to add a message to them as well when they log in. So we want to have them that they can log in. So you register it and log in, and then we get the success message. The success category. So it's an alert success for them. Alright, let's do it again. This is the name again, and we want to and then we 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5, and we hit enter. We submit it. So see, you are now registered and can log in. Right now what we need, log in. So since I log in, so we need to work on the login page. So it's already created here, the login page. So we check if the method is post again. So as before, method equal to get post. So we check if the if request dot method equal to post. If that equal to post, first we need to get the name of the user and then their password. So name equal to request dot form dot get name, and the password equal to request dot form dot get password. So then what we're going to do now, we'll query to the database. So query to the database right here is like if, wait for a moment. Alright, we query into the base. So user, so here's the username. That's good. So username, username equal request name. So right here we need to query from select from our database. So if username data equal to db.execute. So we select username. Select username from users where username equal to the placeholder username. So that username is equal to username. So that's it, and then we fetch one out of it. Fetch that one. So right here we take this username, and now we go into the database. We select that username from our database, and same thing for the password, and password data equal to db dot execute. Now we select the password from user where password okay, the password here is equal to the password, so the placeholder password, and then another password equal to the password, and then we fetch one. Same. So that's it, and then we have to do logics about it. So we have to match the username and from the username data. So make sure that first, if the username is none, right? So I mean, like, if no username, right? Let's do some logic. If username data is none, I mean, like, there's no such user from the database, we can query the no match from the user. So we flash message to them like no user name. Then we danger, and then we return them to the login. Return runner template. We give them to the login again. And else, but if there's if there is a username, and then we have to compare the user, compare the password of the user. So then we for password, the password data, so in password data that we query from the user here. Then if, so we need to use sha-encrypt verify. So we need to compare it, and then we take the password, then compare it with the password data. Alright. If it verify, so I mean, like, you are now. So let me flash give a message that you are now logged in. Success. Then we return render template. So when they log in, they go to the something in our page. So we can go to the photos. Yeah, or something like that. So we redirect them to they can view the photo in our page. So redirect URL for photo. We need read-on, not created yet. And but if else, what if the user type this password is not much? So the same thing, we flash them like incorrect password. Password. Then we put the danger right here, and then we return run the template. Which is sqlalchemy. So we go to the login.html. Okay, that's it. So for now, if the password is, let's go and check it. Calling it is, alright, let's see from the user. So we have the username and the hey right here. So we use it. So hey, and then the password is 12345. Right? So this is a problem here. Where username, we call username. Not near username. Alright, let me see it. Username equal to the username. So which is right here, and then username we take from the username. Alright. Where the password equal password. Oh, it's right here. You can see. It's not where. So and in here we take the user not equal that. We take the user here. We take the password, but from where the username is equal to the username. Yeah, we're not taking the user. We take from the password where the username is equal to that username. Then in here it's username. Username, and this one is username. Alright, so that's it. We save that, and for now the photo is not created yet, so we can't use this one. And incorrect password, so the password is incorrect. So like now 3, and then we log in it, no username. See, we type hey, and then password is 123, and we log in. So right now it's logged in, but we not build the photo yet, so we go ahead and build the photo. So alright, so that's it, and I'm gonna clear this thing. Alright, so right now we need to redirect it to the photo. So we need to create the photo. So photo and out dot slash photos, and in here define the photo. So we return run a template photo.html. Alright, so that's it. So then we need to create the photo for the HTML. In photo HTML, we do it the same. So from home, we extend from it, so as well. And in here we have like, alright, this is well to photo. Alright, that's it. And then you refresh it, and then we say that you are now logged in and welcome to photo. But one thing that you need, one more thing we need to add is the photo link right here, and so when we log in, so we don't have the login right here again, right? So we need to get rid of that, and then we have to add the link of login as well. So into the layout HTML, I need to add a link, one more link, two more links. So this is the logout, and this is the photo. So the photo is going to logout here, and then login. Oh no, if this is photo, and go to the slash photo, and then let's go to the logout. So we go ahead and save this one, and you can see the right here photo. So when we log in, we want to the register here and log in here to be disappear. So what we need to do is make the login here. So inside login here, we make the session. So session login session log. So this we can true, and the session, for that equal true, and then we go back to layout HTML, and we need to make the logic here. If session dot log, so that if the session log, so in here, if the session dot log here, then we else we want to run this one, but else if it's not logged, we want to run this thing. Now we go ahead and end if. So we need to copy this thing, copy that, and then we paste it right here. So when they log, we want to see the register and login. And we go ahead and delete this one. But if they didn't log in, we want to see the register and login. So see, delete this one again. Alright, so that's it. So then we refresh this one, and you can see login and register. So it means we are not logging. Session.log. If session.log and else, and then we end if right here. So in here the sessions log. Wait for a moment, and then equal to truth. And session. So probably we need to right here we need login, register, flask already, but alright, let's run it again. We go to the login and we say hey 1 2 3 Alright, so as you can see right now, we log in and the register and the logout is disappear. So that's it. And when we click logout, there's nothing. So we need to create a logout as well. So we go to photos, this here, and this is logout. And beneath that, app.route logout and define so logout, and we return to inside we session so we inside logout. Oh, we need to make the things so when they click on logout, we want to clear the session and then we redirect it to the URL, redirect it to the login page. So that we session dot clear, so we clear our session and then we flash the message to you are now locked out, and we do the success, then we redirect it to URL to the login page. Login. Alright, that's it. And go ahead and refresh this one. Alright. Then click logout, run logout, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and we are logging right now. Welcome to photo. Alright, that's it, guys, and I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more video, and thanks for watching.